Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness for our weekly forecast. This is April 21st, Sunday. We just had the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction last night. I don't know if you felt it. I didn't sleep. I could just feel the intensity of the energy. So let's get started on this weekly forecast. Let's see what's coming in for you this week. I think the sun is squaring Pluto today, and that's just intense on top of intense. So whatever was on shaky ground yesterday might be collapsing today. It might just be the light shining on it brings in, the truth is visible, is what they're saying. And then the other thing is, this is a period of, I think that you're going to feel a lot of self-doubt. You're going to second guess yourself. You're going to question yourself. You're going to start looking back saying, did I really read that situation right? Did I react properly? Did I respond? Did I react or respond? I think there's going to be a lot of questioning oneself and one's past in order to reconcile it. So this is the Quantum Oracle. I will be using the Energy Oracle as well as the Zend Out Journey Tarot and then the Sacred Self-Care. I have a couple other decks. If I feel the need to use them, I will. And if you are new to my channel, I welcome you. Thank you. I noticed I had like 555 subscribers. I thought that was just a cool number for that conjunction. So thank you to all of you supporting my channel. And if you are so inclined, if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel. Your energy here, when you do that, when you click the like button or subscribe button notification, you're giving my channel energy, which helps it grow and expand. And I'm grateful for that. So let's get started with the Quantum Oracle. For the energy, we have courage, conflict, and friends and colleagues. Okay, so we have a 1 card, a 4 card, and a 3 card. 4 being stability. And this courage and conflict, it's kind of like I'm getting that kind of self-doubt energy. Now, I've been seeing all of these cards come up in personal readings, so I know the energy is very prevalent. So this is some courageous conversations happening. It's maybe speaking your truth, maybe somebody's speaking their truth to you. But there is definitely, there feels like a nobility energy here. There is the noble cause. There's some turbulence, some storms, some blustery conversations. But this is part of reconciling some of that energy from the past. But ultimately, it brings more balance and it creates a more healthy relationship dynamic. So if you're having to express your truth to somebody, or they're wanting to express their truth to you, have the courage to face it and realize that we're not all perfect and we all could use some constructive criticism. Don't let it escalate into conflict. That's going to question the stability of the relationship. But notably, if you're having conversations with friends or colleagues or people at work, you're going to want to, listen to learn instead of listen to respond. All right, let's put these here. We will pull on this energy of courage first. Financial constraints. It's a 13 card. Kind of it could be some Healer of the Ages, focusing on healing, even though the cupboards may seem a little light right now. Okay, there are a couple of things coming through. Caring connections. All right. So for this courage, even though things seem sort of bleak and maybe financially stressed, focus on your physical and emotional and spiritual well-being, and the spiritual well-being of others. We have a 13 card and a 14 card here. Caring connections. You're going to want to do some healing in your connections. All right, so we have this 13 card, which is death energy. There's a little gnat on my card. It's a kind of a death energy, kind of scorpionic, with this sun squaring Pluto. That definitely, no, I'm going to pull tarot. That definitely kind of feels like there might be a financial ending for somebody. Maybe somebody is having to financially divest their resources. But this is a healing process. Even though it feels turbulent right now, there is an opportunity through being courageous about it and putting your trust in the divine, in source, in yourself, that you're going to be able to bring balance to the situation. The 51 card is a 6 card, and 6s to me are all about balance. It's an equilibrium. It's a give and take. And so we have a 13, a 14, and a 51, which is 15 backwards. So there's growth here, there's progress here. If you come into it with the right state of mind and the right energy, come into it from your heart space and not your ego. Let's pull some cards. 10 of Pentacles, definitely about money. 4 of Pentacles, yeah. And 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there is something definitely here about some sort of fear of losing money, losing a connection. Could be a divorce here. There is definitely a divorce here. And that's causing this fear of losing, this resistance. 4 of Pentacles is resistance, really kind of clinging on to the money. Don't stay in a relationship just for the money. 5 of Pentacles is kind of being left out in the cold. But if you see it in this card, the assets are all tied up. So this is about somebody feeling that they don't have, either their assets are all, there's no liquid assets, so they're feeling this bare cupboard. So financial constraint, could be a divorce with this 10 of Pentacles, but whatever it is causing fear, which is a low vibration energy. And fear is the doorway to control. You can be controlled by your fear, so you can easily be manipulated in this circumstance. But stay strong. Look at that courage. There's a knight in shining armor. Truly, you are your own solution to this. All right. Let's pull on the next card. I'm going to put these here. If we come back to it, we may need to reference it, so I'm just going to slide them up here. And let's take conflict. What's going on with this conflict energy? It's an event, so there's likely going to be some sort of confliction this week with Pluto, the sun squaring Pluto. I just about guarantee it. Goddess of the moon. We also have the full moon in Scorpio. This Scorpio being that death energy. So it could be some relationships ending, some marriages ending, strategy. Yeah. I'm hearing safeguard your money. You know, your assets. Happy family and cornucopia. Okay. So I would say during this Scorpio full moon, and the moon being some feminine energy, and Pisces, Jupiter with that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. This is about some luck and opportunity. It's a number 52 card, which is a 7. But then we have strategy. What I'm getting from this is don't just be foolish in this conflict. Just don't agree to something because it makes the conflict go away. You definitely need to be watching out for your assets. There's cornucopia, your abundance. You do need to protect your assets. Here we have cornucopia and the happy family. pull some tarot on this and find out some detail, because it definitely feels like this could have a positive outcome, but you're going to have to navigate it carefully, especially if you have a lot of assets tied up in something. And let's say you're maybe it's a business and there's a partnership and you have assets tied up and you guys are going to dissolve the partnership. We kind of need to do it tactfully. Have the courageous conversation where everybody feels like they're getting something. Yeah, Page of Cups. You know, ooh, there's a challenge card. 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so this has been something that's kind of been, what they're saying is it's been kind of like a toothache for a long time. And it feels like there just needed to be, this conversation needed to happen a long time ago. And 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's the conflict. There was some sort of conflict that happened a while ago, and it's kind of created a chasm between some people, could be families. And it's time to go separate ways. But don't just, just don't throw in the towel. So if you feel like there's something ending, that you just need closure to it, it's time to have a courageous conversation, but do it from your heart space. Don't go in there with, guns a-blazing kind of thing. I want to pull on this happy family, this cornucopia, because that's the Queen of Pentacles. This might be something that you need to do in order to secure your financial future for your family. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's restoring balance to something. There's you want to feel like everybody's got something out of this. That it wasn't just one person takes all. There's Fool. That is going to bring back some harmony. There's that Uranus card. It's courage, leap of faith. So we've got 2 references to courage here. We've got Jupiter and Uranus on the table. So this conjunction has created this need for a courageous conversation. It's definitely about, this can go either way. It could either turn out to be a fortunate set of events, or it could turn out to be a catastrophe. So it's really important that you stay very centered and very grounded and very heart-centered and come at this from a negotiation. That you want to make sure that you're negotiating a peaceful outcome, a balanced resolution for all involved. That way everybody's going to have peace and closure. So just think about that as you go through. So this could be a settlement, it could be an inheritance, it could be a business partnership dissolving. Something is dissolving and it's creating fear, and people react out of fear. They don't respond out of fear. So if you are feeling that, intense, oh my gosh, it makes you start to get into that low vibration, fear-based energy. You're opening yourself up to be manipulated, because you will do anything to alleviate that fear, and somebody could use that against you. So keep in mind, definitely some Saturnian energy here. This is going to open this is closing a chapter and opening a new chapter. Let me pull this card. Knight of Swords, yeah. This is like the negotiation revelation. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to people. Who are you going to be dealing with besides you've got some friends and colleagues, and you are dealing with somebody who you might feel is an adversary, but they're really not. They're just trying to protect themselves. You're just trying to protect yourself. So meet in the middle. Try and find a positive outcome for everybody. Door to Spirit. Ask for advice from your guides. Ooh, the Angel of Strength, yeah. That was definitely going to come through. We have strength and courage here. You definitely have to, you're going to have to face some fear of maybe losing something you really wanted or you were counting on. I'm getting a really counting on energy. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. You may want to call on Archangel Uriel. So we have a 5, a 32 card, and a 41 card, which is 2 5s. So, and a 5. Okay, 3 5s. 5 5 5. That was how many subscribers I had yesterday. So thank you so much. Confirmation there. This is definitely being in your higher self energy. Negotiate this from the best version of yourself, not from a lower vibration. That's going to pay off in the end. Ask Archangel Uriel for help. Be open to downloads and advice. There might be a solution that is presented to you. Might be in a dream. It may be in just a scenario. You may be on YouTube and it says, you know, here's the door to financial negotiation, comes across your feed. There's the Page of Swords. So I feel like the other party is gathering data on you. Strength card again. So we have the Strength card twice. And the Lovers. Strength card being Leo. You may be dealing with a Leo. Definitely about courage, fortitude, your inner strength. And then the Lovers card, that is Gemini energy ruled by Mercury. That's union, duality, partnerships. Mercury is still in retrograde, but you got air and fire. That could be very combustible. So this conflict could be very combustible. Just kind of, you know, follow your heart. Got a lot of powerful energy here, and it may turn out that you part ways now, but you come back together later with this Lovers card. This could be a relationship that you're ending. It could be a marriage. It could be, I mean, I've already been through what it is. There's a 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's a little defensive energy here. So you feel like this person is really kind of out to get you, or this group or this organization is really out to get you. Just keep in mind that you want to be able to turn this conflict into a collegial conversation where everybody walks out with something. They give a little bit, they get a little bit. The World card in the reverse. That's some earth energy. That's more grounded. That's Saturnian. I told you there'd be some Saturnian energy here. This is about responding. This is about your, you know, kind of like, you know, how you've dealt with things in the past, your routines. It's going to upset your, kind of like your daily routine, but it is maybe not the end of this situation. This might be something that turns around at another time and turns out to be a blessing. It's almost, what they're saying is, it's like you're ending it now. It's almost a pause. You're ending it now, and it seems like the end, but it's really setting the stage for a future collaboration. All right, let's do bottom of the deck, get overall, and then I'll do some sacred self-care. 42, woman holding a coin. Okay, that's kind of like that Queen of Pentacles. This is, you're going to walk out with something, and you're going to feel fair. You don't want to surrender everything. You don't want to just throw in the towel. You don't want to just say, hey, I'm not going to argue about this, and, you know, we're going to get all of our lawyers involved and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be, let's sit down and negotiate a peaceful resolution for everybody, and everybody's going to walk out with something. And this is going to feel like good. Everybody's going to feel good. Like, wow, you know what? That went better than I expected. I feel okay with that. And I'm glad they're happy with their share. And you know what? That's how it can go, but that's up to you. Bottom of the deck here, 3 of Wands. Set your expectations for peace and prosperity for all, instead of walking in there saying, I'm going to get every little bit I can get out of this. All right, let's do some sacred self-care. So you know what's coming this week. Go ahead and start kind of planning what you need to do to protect yourself and your assets and your family, but where you're willing to give a little too. That way, when this comes, you're ready. It feels like a very specific reading, but I feel like many of us are going to be in this situation about, what are you willing to negotiate? All right, let's find some sacred self-care, how we can protect our mind, body, and spirit through this energy with, oh wow, we've got, let's see, we had the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which was really intense. We've got the Sun squaring Pluto. Then we've got the full moon in Scorpio. Wow. May want to do a little dancing. Maybe just, here's what I'm seeing. Grab your hula hoop, put on your comfortable clothes, put on some music that helps you vibrate at a higher frequency, and just, dance around your house. You may want to dance with your partner in the kitchen, just move. And then it says connect with your ancestors, do some sound healing. If you have a singing bowl, if you have some binaural beats or some solfeggio frequencies to listen to, do that while you're working a little bit today. You may want to just put on some happy music and dance with your feet. Connect with your ancestors. That is, be open to their guidance. Remember, we talked about being open to guidance. They're trying to help you through this. This is a change. There is going to be some sort of a change being made here, and they're trying to offer you some supportive, I'm hearing constructive criticism, but they're trying to give you some supportive guidance. So just listen, connect, meditate, put on some meditation music, sit in a tub, light a candle, just relax, get your mind empty, and allow the information that you're seeking, the questions that you need answers to, ask out loud, and then get quiet and listen. They will be there. Okay, well, there's sex. I always love that card. And then singing and sex simultaneously. That would be interesting. But sometimes you can have that really intimate connection, and sometimes that makes you feel, safe and secure. And I just think maybe some passion might help to alleviate some of the stress going on here. And you got singing and dancing, so maybe some karaoke. All right, then we have a card of pleasure. So there's some, with that scorpionic energy, there could be some sexual tension here. Might want to, think in advance and release some of that. So, all right, that is the reading before it goes in a whole different direction, and I hope this helps. Please let me know and leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd like to know where you all are from. Just give me a state or a country. That would be great. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, namaste, my friends.